Hello, NBA fans. Daily news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a fan of the Lakers show and I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and give it a like. Dillon Brooks is a defensively strong player and a relentless scorer. Despite his controversial nature and clashes with LeBron James, Dillon Brooks is a great player. He's explosive, and his energy will help the Lakers team thrive if they manage to sign him. The NBA regular season is still well over a month away, but Los Angeles Lakers fans are already thinking about mid-season wing trade targets. The name that Jovan Buha brought up on his podcast isn't one that fans thought they might hear, but it's possible, given his new team. Who is that player? None other than Dillon Brooks. LeBron James and Brooks possibly playing on the same team? In Los Angeles? After everything that Brooks said and did during the 2023 playoffs when the Lakers played the Grizzlies? Clearly, it didn't bother LeBron, who made Brooks look silly. Still, it's hard to envision the two sharing the floor for the same team. Buha said that despite his hesitation about what Brooks brings, or doesn't bring, offensively, he called Brooks the closest thing that the Lakers could get to a real two-way wing. Buha noted that Brooks has bought into his role offensively more since being traded from Memphis and that he has improved as a shooter. He also highlighted Brooks' defensive tenacity. Buha predicted that Brooks' current team, the Suns, won't finish higher than 11th or 12th in the conference standings next season. He doesn't foresee a path for them that will result in a playoff berth, not even via the play-in tournament. That is very valid, considering Phoenix's situation. Buha lists Dillon Brooks as a wing trade target for Lakers. Brooks ended up in the desert as part of the multi-team trade that sent Kevin Durant to the Rockets. Matt Ishbia believes that Phoenix can contend for a title, a sign of delusion, but once he realizes that won't happen in the 2025-26 season, the Suns could be sellers at the deadline. Brooks can help a contender when he understands his role. The 29-year-old has 2 seasons left on his current contract. He'll make $21.1 million this upcoming season and $19.9 million in the 2026-27 season. Los Angeles has an open roster spot that won't be filled before the season. It can't be filled because the earliest they can sign a player to a minimum deal is January 18th. Depending on the position that LA is in after Christmas/at the start of the new year, the Lakers could look to upgrade with a trade rather than make a smaller scale signing. Will Brooks be that player? Nobody knows yet. The only thing we know for sure is that the Suns won't be a threat next season. Lakers get bad news on potential Luka Doncic reunion. Veteran wing PJ Washington and the Dallas Mavericks have agreed to a 4-year, $90 million contract extension, spelling bad news for a Los Angeles Lakers team that was urged to reunite him with Luka Doncic. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, Washington, who had the option of testing free agency in 2026, is now locked in with the Mavericks through the 2029-30 season. The extension prevents the Lakers or any other team from trading for Washington for at least the next 6 months, likely keeping him in Dallas through the 2025-26 season. Washington played a key role in helping the Mavericks reach the 2024 NBA Finals, and was the team's second leading scorer in the semifinals series win over the Thunder. Lakers urged to acquire Washington. With the Lakers potentially opening up to $60 million in cap space in the 2026 offseason, several analysts had urged the Rob Pelinka-led front office to target Washington, given his on-court chemistry and friendship with Doncic. Lake Show Life's Tyler Watts explained why Washington should be atop the Lakers' wish list in 2026, citing his success next to Doncic and a Mavericks on fire him. The Los Angeles Lakers should target PJ Washington next summer as the franchise attempts to remake their roster around Luka Doncic, Watts wrote on August 19. The 6'7" forward thrived as a starter during the Mavericks' 2024 run to the NBA Finals, led by the Lakers' newest superstar. Washington is an unrestricted free agent in the 2026 offseason, and Dallas has Anthony Davis and Cooper Flagg locked in at the forward spots. Washington should look to move on and team up with number 77 in LA. Many analysts believe PJ Washington, a proven 3-and-D threat, could get lost in the shuffle in an overcrowded Mavericks team flush with quality forwards and wings. Paul Pierce shares thoughts on end of LeBron James' career. Former NBA legend Paul Pierce heaped praise on LeBron James while anticipating his retirement after this season. The fact of the matter is, LeBron James is still on top of his game at 40. Over the summer, he exercised a $52.6 million player option to play for the Lakers another year. The question begs, when will King James call it quits? According to former NBA player Paul Pierce, it would be after this season, per Ashish Mather of the Dallas Hoop Journal. "If I'm a betting man, I think this will be his last season," Pierce said about James. "You know, I think he's played 21, 22 years. He's been the GOAT for so long. He's maintained the stats. We appreciate what he brought to the game and how he's held the mantle since Michael Jordan left. Bron is one of them ones. We appreciate him. But I think his time is up. But we appreciate what he's done for the league." Pierce played in the league for 19 seasons. Along the way, he became a 10-time NBA All-Star. Furthermore, Pierce was a 4-time All-NBA team honoree. In 2008, he helped lead the Boston Celtics to an improbable NBA title run against the Lakers. It was the first title in Boston since 1986. During his stint, Pierce had many competitive battles against James when he was with the Cavs and Heat. As for James, he continues to redefine what it means to have longevity in sports. Last season, James averaged 24.2 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.8 rebounds. Also, he became the first NBA player to score 50,000 points. Meanwhile, he, along with Luka Doncic, led the Lakers to the playoffs before losing to the Wolves in the first round. Is LeBron James done after this season? Unless it comes directly from his mouth, LeBron James is by no means over. He likely wants to contend for another championship, especially considering that Luka will be playing his first full season in Los Angeles. Then, there is the prospect of wanting to see the continued development of his son, Bronny. Indeed, James has achieved everything and anything the game of basketball has to offer, not to mention being the all-time leading scorer. But he is choosing when to leave on his own terms and not on a decline. So until he says when he's done, it's best to marvel. NBA trainer hints at major leap for Lakers' Bronny James. Los Angeles Lakers guard Bronny James faces intense scrutiny as he prepares for his second NBA season, but NBA trainer Chris Brickley believes the young guard is ready to make a major leap. The son of LeBron James, the NBA's all-time leading scorer and a perennial contender for the title of greatest of all time, Bronny has dealt with both enormous expectations and unwarranted criticism. NBA trainer sees promising future. Brickley, who has worked closely with the father and son duo, says Bronny did not deserve the hate and predicts that the 20-year-old guard's best basketball is still ahead. It's expletive, 'cause at the end of the day, he didn't choose to be LeBron's son, Brickley said on The Breakfast Club on September 1st. He's literally a great kid. And you can tell it's a sore spot for the family. I wouldn't want someone messing with my kid. None of you guys would. But Bronny's actually really good. I think he's just gonna peak in a year or two. The endorsement from Brickley underscores a growing belief that Bronny could become a meaningful contributor as he gains experience and confidence at the NBA level. Rookie season and challenges. Selected 55th overall in the 2024 NBA Draft, Bronny entered a crowded Lakers backcourt and faced the challenge of living up to his famous surname. He finished his rookie season averaging 2.3 points in 6.7 minutes across 27 games, including one start. Despite modest numbers, the Lakers coaching staff remains optimistic. I love Bronny. Great young man and we expect him to possibly get some minutes this year, Lakers associate head coach Nate McMillan said on The Sports Shop with Reese and K-Mac on August 5. Bronny's Summer League growth. Bronny's second NBA Summer League showed marked improvement. He averaged 14.2 points on 47.6% shooting, 3.8 assists, and 2.8 rebounds, a significant jump from his rookie Summer League performance of 8.8 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 1.0 assists on 35% shooting. "We've seen a lot of growth from year one," McMillan said. "He had, I thought, a really good summer league this year. A young guy like that coming in with this type of pressure that he came into the league with last year was unbelievable. His games were sold out, and the fanbase has really been supportive of him." G-League confidence boost. Much of Bronny's development came during his G-League stint last season, where he averaged 21.9 points on a 44/38/82 shooting split, along with 5.3 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and 1.9 steals over 11 games. McMillan noted that the experience helped Bronny gain confidence, sharpen his skills, and become more relaxed under pressure. "His shot was never broken, but the confidence, you could see he was knocking down those shots, getting to the basket," McMillan said. "When he came out into this summer league, you could see the confidence. He was much more relaxed than he was last year." Can Bronny crack Lakers' rotation? As Bronny enters his second NBA season, Brickley's prediction provides a compelling storyline for Lakers fans, a young player poised to rise and carve out his own identity, away from the shadow of his legendary father. With summer league growth and G-League seasoning under his belt, Bronny appears ready to turn promise into performance, potentially peaking in the next 1 or 2 seasons. Will he crack the Lakers' rotation this time? Only time will tell. You are here. Home/sports/NBA/Insider fires back at 2020 Lakers championship narrative. Insider fires back at 2020 Lakers championship narrative. Even years later, some people speak about their latest championship as if it were somehow fake or not as challenging as other titles. Zach Lowe has heard it all, and he doesn't buy it. He recently explained why the Lakers' win in the Orlando bubble is still just as important and real as other championships. "If any other team and any other superstar had won that title, there would be none of this crap. Every team went there under the same circumstances, every team, same challenges, same circumstances, same hotels, same travel circumstances. One team won. And yet we continue to hear this. I think it's totally legit. It's different. That kind of makes it cool to me. It's a real title. Stop disparaging it, everybody, it's a real title," via Zach Lowe. The entire NBA was in a situation it had never been in before. When the COVID-19 pandemic brought the world to a halt, the league had to decide what to do. Instead of just calling off the season for good, it stopped everything for a few months and then picked up the playoffs in Orlando, Florida. It was a secluded event, far from family and friends, and cut off from most threats of the virus. Some people have said that the challenges of those playoffs weren't real because there were no fans in the stands and all teams had a lengthy break. But Lowe pointed out that it was still incredibly competitive, all teams were there, and the Lakers had to win just like every other team in the past. The Lakers might be receiving extra pushback because of the popularity of their franchise and LeBron James, and Lowe's comments likely won't stop this. But like many others, he believes the Lakers should be proud of this once-in-a-lifetime title. Former NBA superstar believes this will be LeBron's last season. Paul Pierce, former Celtics superstar and now podcaster, expressed appreciation for LeBron James but said this will be his last season in the NBA. By the end of this year, LeBron James will turn 41, usually an age at which most players have already retired. The Los Angeles Lakers superstar, though, hasn't cleared the air about retirement and when that day might arrive. Speculations have increased since the arrival of Luka Doncic in LA, considering that now the Lakers have a younger superstar to work with and don't have the same need for LeBron anymore. According to Paul Pierce, former Boston Celtics legend and now an NBA podcaster, this could easily become LeBron James' last season in the league. The former Celtics superstar expressed appreciation for what James has done in the league, but he said that his time is up. "I'm a betting man, I think this will be his last season," Pierce answered to a question during a TV interview. "He's been playing for 21 to 22 seasons now, he's been the GOAT for so long," he maintained the stats. "We appreciate him for what he has done for the game, but I believe his time is up." James, who's the NBA all-time leading scorer, has been with the Los Angeles Lakers since 2018 and has won a title with the LA franchise in 2020 in the bubble in Orlando. Overall, LeBron James has won 4 NBA titles, 2 in Miami, 1 in Cleveland, and 1 in LA. He was a 4-time NBA Finals MVP and 4-time MVP of the season.